Hey guys, it's Miz and it is what it is, and I just want to talk about my podcast with you guys because I'm just so excited. Currently, I'm on Anchor editing the first episode of my podcast, and I'm literally living my best life. Okay, I'm being dramatic here, but at first it took me it took me a bit to figure out how to crop stuff out. Is that even a thing? Edit stuff out, because I was just like, this is difficult, and this split button and the way it was hard. Literally hilarious. So listen. This podcast is gonna be me sharing. Wow. Okay. This podcast. Not the cell phone going off. I finally finished editing the first episode of my podcast. It is about 2 minutes and 32 seconds. I'm so excited. I don't know what to do next. How do we do this? Transitions. I haven't done all that because I'm just not. It's too much work. Okay, so what do people title their first podcast? Let's check it out. Welcome to the way it is, Ms. Hello? Did I spell it wrong? I don't know when this should go up. Wait. No, okay. So we have a little description because I don't know what to do. And then a trailer. And I think maybe we'll do this on Monday. And we'll set it to... Oh, wait a dang second. 10 a.m. So let's do 10 a.m. Confirm. And... oh my goodness. We are really doing the thing here. We are really doing the things. Welcome to The Way It Is with Ms. Podcast trailer. OMG! It's January 13th when I'm actually talking about it, and I'm just so grateful. I love podcasts so much. So many of my friends have their own podcasts, and I was like, you know what, I really want to do one. So I kind of stuck to my word and was like, you know what, just record it. You're not doing anything anyway, so let's get into it. I definitely want to do a podcast with my friends, but that'll be further on into the future. But right now I kind of want to do something on my own, and I'm so excited about it. I can't wait to talk on this podcast. I can't wait to share episodes with you guys. It's just such an amazing... I don't know why I said that like that. I'm just so excited to share with you guys how I'm feeling, talk through things. I can't wait to have so many of my friends on this podcast, you guys. They're so intelligent, they're so smart, and they're so full of so much wisdom that they've helped me a lot. So I feel like, I want to bring them on and share with you guys everything they taught me and their wisdom and things that they've gone through. So it's gonna be really excited. I just was like, you know what, let me just do this now, because if I wait, then of course I'm not ever gonna do it, because I'm the type of person I procrastinate. So I was like, no, man, do it now. I kept procrastinating on when to share, because I've recorded December 28th is the day that I record the podcast, and then January 1st is actually when I finished it, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna upload it. And then I was like, oh no, the election thing is kind of messy on Instagram, so I'll wait. And then I was like, oh wait. And then my timer went off for when to post the content and everything, and I was like, oh, I don't have it in my bio, I don't have the picture posted, I don't have the caption ready, I don't have how to get there and all this stuff. So I kind of just was doing it within the hour. So I've done that for at least an hour and almost 30 minutes of just posting about it and showing people how to get there, and commenting to people, and everyone's messaging me about how they're so excited for me, and I'm just so grateful that this is something everyone's excited about. They're giving me their input of like what topics to do, and so I'm really, really excited. I already have people who want to come onto the podcast because I kind of like slipped up at the table during breakfast time, but I'm just so grateful, and I can't wait to do this thing. You know, I already have my YouTube going, and this podcast is the next thing, and I just honestly, like, my mission here when I create content is to help other people, whether that's help them. So when it comes to content creating, I just felt like this was the next step. Just because I personally love content creating. I love creating graphics. I love editing videos. I love sharing with people. Even if it's a basic caption, I love helping other people flourish. I love giving people advice. And of course, I could do a blog, which is kind of like my Instagram when it comes to my captions. But personally, I love coming on like the camera, or I love like podcasts, like voice memos, FaceTime. I'm not that type of person. I love FaceTime. I love voice memos. I love that type of stuff. So for me, I feel like, okay, you know, some people might not watch like YouTube videos regularly or have the time, but I still want to have a conversation and talk about certain things. So I'm like, okay, a podcast would be the best thing next to do, because I personally just love podcasts. I love listening to podcasts in the car. I love to listen to it when I'm not really doing anything, or I'm like, I feel like I just had a friend to talk to, so I kind of just throw on a podcast, and I'm like, oh, like, that was really good information. And I'm the type of person, like, you guys, if you're not listening to podcasts, you need to listen to podcasts. It's because it's like free information, or like it's like talking to your best friend. And, you know, it hits specific spots that you're looking for. Sometimes you can't find these topics that you're looking for on YouTube, but you can find them on a podcast, because it doesn't require like a visual. It's just something that you can listen to, and I appreciate that so much. So I'm looking forward to everyone listening to my podcast, giving it a try, listening. I apologize, the quality is kind of bad on the first one, but give me a couple more tries and I will definitely be better. You know, you got to start from somewhere. I did take a podcast class in college. Why am I saying it like I graduated already? I'm still in college. But I took a podcast class, and currently at the moment, you know, I'm going to have to get like equipment and stuff like that. But right now I was like, you know what? This is something that I know I will procrastinate on. I know I will like be like, oh, like I can wait next year. I can wait next month, blah, blah, blah. But when it comes to creating something that you want to do, whether it's YouTube, whether it's blogging, start with what you have. I started with my laptop. I just like recorded, like talked to my laptop, and bam. Or if you want to start a YouTube, I just use your phone and like bam. Or like you're like, oh, like I want to be an influencer, but like I don't have a professional camera. Use your iPhone camera. It is so good. All you need is a self timer, a little clicker, and you're good to go. Like, we just need to stop making excuses for our goals and aspirations, because we're gonna keep procrastinating, and by the time we look back at our life, it's like, I could have just used my phone. I could have just used my tripod. I could have just used my laptop. So stop making all these excuses for yourselves and just do what you want to do. If you feel called to do it and it's on your heart, you can't sleep at night, you know that you're not supposed to procrastinate on this project, go ahead and do it. And I just really hope you guys enjoy this podcast. I don't know what's to come. There's so many ideas, topics that I want to do. I'm like out of breath because I'm just so excited and I just have so much to say, but I just want to keep this short and sweet, that this is the next passion on my heart, and I'm so excited to see where this takes me, where this goes, who's going to be on the podcast, what topics we talk about. But I just wanted to announce it here on my YouTube channel that I have a podcast, and you guys should definitely go check it out. So one of the things I want to talk about that my friend mentioned to me was quality. Oops, I don't like that. Okay, I'll just cut that out. Cut it out. Okay, so the first struggle, or not even a struggle, the first topic I want to get into, oh man. So the first topic I want to get into is quality versus quantity. And for me in high school, I've always had a lot of friends, so I just knew like it doesn't matter about the quality of my friends as long as I had friends and I was content and I was happy. But now as you get older, it really does matter about the quality of your friends and not really the quantity of your friends, because you want to make sure your friend group is of quality, like, because these are people that are going to shape you and help you in the future. These are people who you want around your kids in the future, you know, want to be in your bridal party, all those things. So I think for me, taking a step back and thinking about all the friendships and like who I have in my life still, it doesn't matter about the quantity. It doesn't matter that you have 50,000 friends. If you don't have 5 good friends out of those 50,000, that's a huge number. But if you don't have a good amount of quality amount of, like, oh my gosh, I'm getting like fired up about this. The quality of your friendships really do matter, because if you have friends who are not pouring into you or helping you, uplifting you, and the quality of your friends determine who you are as a person too. It doesn't just But I will see you guys in the next video, and don't forget to like, comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.